Hello, you beings. I'm Skye, S-K-Y-E, because sometimes people just don't get what my name is, and that is Lexy. And today we are here for a Q&A between a system, an individual that has dissociative identity disorder, and her, who is a person that does not have a personality disorder. And she is not just a friend, she's not just a best friend, just an acquaintance or someone you kind of like sometimes see, but she's also the partner or a caretaker of alters within our system. Some of you have quite a few questions for what this relationship is about and how it kind of works, and just some general questions. So here we are. Kind of as, like, she likes to call it a couple Q&A.
Yes.
Or an 8K Q&A. So, yeah, that's not really my style, so. But let's go. How did you guys meet? I was not the person who met her first, so I don't know the way this body met her. That's kind of her way and story to tell. I don't know.
Me and the body, or likely to say Isa, because I met the body before the diagnosis, so not knowing about DID yet. We met in 5th grade and became really close friends in 6th grade. And yeah, the diagnosis was way after that in 10th, 11th grade, so we knew each other quite a long time.
Yeah. When did you decide to form a relationship? Personally, for me, I'm talking from my side first because I'm important.
Yes, you are.
The time when I was starting to front more frequently, we had quite a few fights because, like, that's just kind of me.
And he was mocking me at the beginning, pretending he
to not like me, like her, yeah.
Pretending to be other authors.
Yeah.
He did that quite a lot, pretending to be Drew or something.
Yeah.
And like being a very unlikely way of being Drew and being a very mean way.
Yeah, I did not really like to have someone that was so close to alters in our system. I was kind of afraid that someone would hurt us. But over time, I learned that she is not a bad person. I started to like her, but I also like to annoy her.
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of my ways.
We have a teasy kind of relationship.
Yeah, now your other relationships that I don't care about.
So the first relationship was me and Isa, or me and Vivi. From the perspective after the diagnosis, Vivi was probably the one initiating the relationship, and we became a couple in November 2014, so nearly 7 years ago. And after time, more relationships were there when they had the diagnosis.
Yeah, I guess. Yes. Like, one thing about that is, like, it's not just... I think one question is also, like, how it works with other alters and more, like, relationships, because she's not just in a relationship with one alter. Like, overall, like, you have to think that she did not know about us being a system that kind of way. So she was already in a relationship with other alters. Even though she did not know that they were other alters, she was in a relationship with them. So after, it would be kind of hard to just be like, okay, now I know that you're separate individuals, but like, I don't like you anymore because, that's not really how it works. So,
no.
Yeah. Also, like, our system itself is not being so, like, jealous, like, regarding us, each other. Like, there are alters that are jealous if she hangs around with different people that aren't we.
Yes. But from alter to alter,
from alter to alter, there's not really much jealousy. Yeah, it's more of a, okay, like, you guys spend time together. That's that's good. Like, I can't give her some of the things that other alters can give her. So if that makes her happy, then fine. I don't care. Oh yeah, would you describe yourself as being in multiple relationships or in one?
Multiple. Like it's being with multiple people. It's just one body, but multiple personalities.
Yeah.
So each alter is different and each relationship is different.
Yeah.
Like me and Skye have a total different relationship than me and Drew have, than me and Isa have.
Yeah.
It's like the character is another, so the relationship is different.
Also, it's different than being in a like kind of open relation. Like it's not really like being like we're not all together in one relationship.
No.
Just she's in separate relationships. Yes. I'm not quite sure how that's like. What's the
From my
terminology?
side,
it's like it's an open relationship,
but just
for
from
her,
my side, yes.
but not from us as alters. Yeah, that's kind of how it is, right?
Yes.
How would you both define your sexuality? I'm straight. Like I'm a man. I'm male. I identify as male. She is female. She identifies as being female, and I'm straight. So I like girls and women, and you are.
I'm pansexual. Is that the English term?
Yeah.
I'm pansexual because I don't really care about gender. I care about the personality of a person, and
which is also kind of a journey because at the start she thought she was lesbian because this body is lesbian, but now she's together with alters that identify as being male. And remember, sexuality can change. That doesn't matter. Like you can learn more about yourself, and so it does not matter what you identify as now because it can change in the future, and it's not bad if it changes.
No.
Like you don't have to know all your labels from the start.
Labeling is a concept.
Yeah. How would you deal, or how do you deal if a little is fronting? What's the role that you have then?
I'm mainly a caretaker.
Yeah, you're a caretaker.
I love all the little dudes because they're my family too. And I love taking care of them, loving them, hugging them, playing with them.
But do you talk to all littles as if they were like children or if they were normal kids?
Yes, because they are normal kids.
Yeah.
They are normal children.
Like little in a system still has the mindset of a child. They might have different skills than a normal child would have, but they are in the mental state of someone that does not have these skills.
Like it differs from little to little because Flip is older than Sunny, so I speak to Flip a different way. I speak to Sunny and to Joey because Joey is just like the beginning of his teens.
Yeah.
It's a difference.
Have Lexy and one of your alters ever gotten into a bad fight?
Yes.
Yes.
Especially this boy here.
So speaking for myself, I can be very impulsive. I can be very fiery and like
yes.
Very
explosive.
Explosive is a good way to say. I don't want to say it's because I have borderline, but also because I have borderline, little things really kind of like my emotions sometimes they have kind of more control over me sometimes than I would like to.
The smallest things
like really make me upset. Like they make me mad, but I'm learning how to deal with that. Actually, I'm learning how to deal with that. Like, fuck you, old Skye, who did not want to do stuff, but now I'm doing stuff, so...
That's great.
Yeah. But that's kind of, that time. But, she knows when she has to, respect our boundaries.
But also I have to still learn about his boundaries because they're quite special. Yeah,
my boundaries are special. Like, I don't like to talk about my boundaries, which would be good, but I don't want to talk about them because that's something that regards trust, and I don't like to trust
people. But our relationship got much better, I think.
Yeah. Are there other alters that you got into a fight with?
Isa.
Yes. Are you guys planning on getting married?
Totally, yes. Yes, a big yes. I really want to marry this system sometime in the future.
Yeah, there are I think our system as a whole is in good terms and in a state where we would say yes, we would like this body because on paper and everything we all would be married to her.
Yes.
But for all of us that's okay. Some of us they don't care. Some of us don't understand the concept but also don't mind because they like her and the way she is.
Like we talked about that a lot. In the beginning, I talked about that a lot with Vivi, and we planned the whole marriage and planned our life. And then she went kind of went AFK, and
She left you on red.
yes, and then I was really sad about that. Because we talked about all those great things and about the wedding itself, about a house, about a family, about the dresses, about everything. Like, she's back now, Vera's back. But I still want to marry all of them.
Yeah, especially like I think Isa and Vera and I think Drew. But like one thing. Our system has kind of agreed for that at the marriage that us as a system would wear a dress. So good luck to all the boy and male alters in the system that accidentally front on that day.
Jake wouldn't mind.
Yeah, Jake wouldn't mind.
Kufa wouldn't mind too, I think.
No. Like we said before, she is in multiple relationships within our system. How many?
Exactly 7.
7. Like the good 7.
Yeah,
like,
it's my favorite number.
Yeah. Like, weirdly, that's her favorite number.
Yes.
And also the way.
But still, I would also like have more if there are alters interested, or I like the altar, so
yeah,
I'm open to more.
How did you react? How did you react to us being diagnosed with DID?
I was with you guys in the whole journey because I knew you before your diagnosis. I supported you through your diagnosis, and I still support you afterwards. It's a lot easier since you have the diagnosis, because many things are explainable and I understand some things better since then.
We can like each learn about this disorder, learn about each other. Like she can learn stuff about us.
Yeah.
And why sometimes things are the way they are, and how she can handle us, and how we as a system can handle our life and our relationship. And it makes it a bit more stable.
Yeah. But also it sounds weird, but it's easier to be in a relationship with many alters and not one person but like 22 sides. And it was quite confusing because every time I was with them it was like another person. Yeah. And now I know why. So in that way the idea has affected our relationships, but I think it reacted. No, it's fucking affected. In a good way.
In a good way.
Yes.
So don't give up if you are a system. There are
many hard times, but it gets easier, it gets better.
And there are singlets, like persons and beings without dissociative identity disorder, a loving and caring, and that can be your significant other. But also there are other systems that will understand you and listen to you, and you can find love.
Yes.
Would not say that about myself, but
well, now I just have 6 relationships, I guess. No, that was a joke.
Was it?
Yes, it was a joke.
Do you eventually plan on moving into together in the future?
Yes. As soon as possible. ASAP.
Yeah. But like it has to be like managed because like of the place how far away it is from where we are now, because we are depending on like care from like
other
adults that are like in our near surroundings that we are in right now, because we can't plan things for ourselves because we need help.
Yes. Also, we need the money.
Yes, we also have to we have to look for things that are affordable. What language do you speak with your girlfriend?
Depending on the altar.
Depends on the altar and depends on the day. We speak
German,
English.
But it depends on where in which language I get the words.
Yeah, depends on which language you get the words first, and kind of if we watch a lot of things that are in English. So if we talk
English subtitles.
Or have English subtitles, and so if we speak about these things, then we usually speak in English.
Yes. And we mostly speak in a mixture of German and English. Like
sometimes
mid-sentence just changing the language.
Yeah. How does your girlfriend help you on super switchy days?
I'm there.
She helps us ground ourselves. she helps us to catch up with things that were going on before, because switching can leave you very confused and you kind of don't really know where you are, what you are doing. Like sometimes it is not that hard. Sometimes you kind of get adjusted to your situation and your surroundings pretty quick, but sometimes it's just like you're in a...
Yeah, I just do chores that need to be done. I do everything that makes the stay easier, which helps. Yes.
Things that make us more comfortable, helps us ground ourselves, or it's just there and accompany us until it's over. How you do your deal with alters you don't get along with? Respect them.
Yes. Just being friendly. If they want me to leave, I give them their alone time.
Yeah, like it's their right. And
yeah, I don't have... There are not many alters I really don't get along with. But if they are there, just respect them. Don't be mean to them, because it does not bring you anywhere.
Don't disrespect their boundaries. Boundaries are there for a reason, and you also will not like if someone just like kind of invades you and is like very...
invading your personal bubble.
Like it's your personal bubble, and sometimes we have these that are... we need more space. Sometimes we don't care about that as much. But for example, I needed my personal space, and at first I did not really get along with her, and it's good to have these boundaries, and you don't like... not every alter has to like her. Like you can't like... not every person likes every person.
And there are also not like... there are 22, 23 of you.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to get along with everybody.
Yeah, like there will always be people in the world that don't like you. Like there will always be like beings out here watching us, like just saying as a channel, and there will be people or systems that don't like us, and that's fine. Like we don't force anyone to like us.
Like
so.
It's okay to not like somebody, but you shouldn't hate on them.
If there is an alter in the system that doesn't like you, that's fine. Respect it and leave them. Don't be mean. Don't hate them. You can't force them to like you.
No.
And over time, you both will have to learn to either deal with each other, but in a very respectful kind of way.
Yeah, there was one alter, like we were mean to each other, but it did not help us. Like I was mean to him, he was mean to me. So we were both sad at the end. And like we talked about it, and then like we're not that mean to each other anymore. We don't like each other, but we get along, and I respect him and leave him alone.
Oh, nice. Celsius?
Yes.
Okay,
a cute thing, because Skye got me a cute little, what's it called? Bracelet. No, it's bracelet, right?
It's a necklace.
A necklace. I'm sorry.
Okay,
it's not my first language.
So this is a necklace.
Yeah.
It's rose quartz.
Yeah, and
as a pendulum on a necklace with
my
her zodiac sign.
I love it.
I got the same thing for us, but with onyx, because I like black, and I wanted to have this thing because I don't really own much. Like this hoodie, the anti-social club hoodie is from her.
But
she bought it sometime, then never wore it, and she gave it to us, and I like it. So I have a piece of clothing that I fucking love. Then I have this earring that she bought me, and I like this one, and I kind of wanted, like, it's not the way that I wanted to gift her something, but also it's a gift from me. Like, this is a gift I gifted her. No other alter, it's a gift from me. So.
And I love it.
Yeah. But that's it for this video, and I hope you learned something. I don't know, and see you sometimes.
Yes.
Peace.
See you.